Hi, I am now in Kathmandu Durbar Palace where we can see Hanuman Dhoka Palace too. After the 2015 earthquake, most of the buildings have been damaged and it is now under reconstruction with the help of China government. So even if they are charging some tickets to go into this palace, we are not in a position to see all the things there because construction is going on. And in this video, I will show you some of the construction sites also. And many of the other areas they are restricting the entry. So whatever we can enter, I video everything and can have a look. So let us go into the Durbar Palace or Hanuman Dhoka Palace. Hanuman Dhoka means Hanuman Gate. Dhoka is gate, and you can see the statue of red Hanuman here also. And it is believed that Hanuman is guarding this palace from all the evils. So let us see. This is Mahendreshwar temple, and the temple dates back to 1562 during Mahendra Malla's reign. This temple lies at the extreme north of the Durbar Square and is dedicated to Shiva. Inside there is a linga and small image of Shiva's bull Nandi fronts the temple. This is one of the famous temple of the valley. Durbar Square is a complex of beautiful temples and shrines, both Hindu and Buddhist. Most of them are built in the pagoda style, embellished with intricately carved exteriors built between 12th and 18th centuries. The Durbar Square, with its old temples, palaces, epitomizes the religious and cultural life of the people. It is here that kings of Nepal are crowned and their coronation solemnized. Until the 20th century, the Durbar Square was the king's residence. It is a living open museum of Nepal. The Hanuman Dhoka Royal Palace is included in the protected monument zone along with other private buildings. The site is enlisted in the World Heritage Site of UNESCO along with other 6 monument sites of the Kathmandu Valley in October 1979. Besides the magnificent temples and shrines, other interesting aspects are various festivals, cultural activities and traditions people are following from centuries which are presented in the Durbar Square. The major festivals include Indra Jatra, Dashain, Gai Jatra, Machindra, Nach Jatra, etc. These are the occasions when the people from all over the city gather here to mark their centuries-old tradition. All the carvings and architecture in this area are exceptionally fine, which make the architecture in this Hanuman Dhoka Durbar Square among the most important sites for travelers to see. This is called Kal Bhairav. This huge stone image of Bhairav represents deity Shiva in his destructive manifestation. It is undated but was set in its present location by King Pratap Malla after it was found in a field north of the city. This is the most famous Bhairav and it was used by the government as a place for people to swear the truth. This temple is called Chasin Dega. The temple of Vansagopal, which means Krishna in the act of playing the flute, was built in 1649 by Pratap Malla in memory of his 2 dead queens. It is architecturally interesting because of its octagonal plan. Along with deity Krishna, Rukmini and Satyabhama are enshrined. Renovated in 1967. This big bell is supported by two stone pillars and has a tiled roof. King Rana Bahadur Shah and his queen Raj Rajeshwari built it in 1797. The bell is rung only when worship is being offered in Digatalechu. This is called Gaddi Baitak. The eastern side of the palace is closed off by this white neoclassical building. This imported European style building was built as a part of the palace by Chandra Shamsher in 1908 AD during the reign of Prithvibir Bikram Shah. This is called Kumari Ghar, built in 1757 by King Jayaprakash Malla. Kumari Ghar is the home of the Kumari or living goddess, who is considered to be an incarnation of the goddess Taleju. The Kumari Ghar is a three-storied quadrangle lavishly decorated with fine wood carving. It is the third story of the building that is especially attractive with its fine baby windows, in which the Kumari appears from time to time in the company of her guardian priestess to see and be seen by her admirers. The Basantapur Plaza that you can see on the right side is a small mall here where you can see a lot of small shops inside it. This wall renovation work is undertaken by Chinese government, so you can see a lot of Chinese people also here who came there as workers. We are entering Hanuman Dhoka Palace, and if you are a Nepali, you need to pay 30 rupees, and if you are not a Nepali, you need to pay 300 rupees. And you need to pay 150 rupees if you are not a Nepali to enter the wall area. The name Hanuman Dhoka Durbar came from the statue of Hanuman established by King Pratap Malla at the entrance of the royal palace in 1672 AD. The 9-story residence built by King Malla and Shah in 1770 is called Basantapur Durbar. The whole complex is also known as Kathmandu Durbar Square. The palace square was originally founded during the Licchavi period, but as it stands today, most of it was constructed by King Pratap Malla in 17th century. The palace was renovated many times in later years. The architectural remains and art objects within the palace complex now existing are from Malla, Shah and Rana periods of Nepal. The kneeling figure of Hanuman, the Hindu god who is always depicted in the form of monkey, sits on a tall stone pedestal. It was constructed by Pratap Malla in 1672 AD. To the right of his image is the golden main door of the Hanuman Dhoka Palace, guarded by a pair of stone lions. I am entering through the golden gate into the palace. On the left side you can see the statue of some goddess who is there to protect the whole palace. This is a statue of Narasimha Avatar, where you can see people are coming to offer or worship. This Basantapur Durbar is also called Nautale Durbar, was built by King Malla and Shah in 1770. This dominant 9-storied Basantapur Durbar or Kathmandu Tower was built along with 3 other towers named after 3 other ancient cities of the valley: the Kirtipur Tower, the Bhaktapur Tower, and the Lalitpur Tower. So this is the oldest palace in which the royal family was lived before the new Narayan Hidi palace, and this is renovated many times. Inside you can see the palanquins in which the king or queen used to travel, which are carried by 4 persons in those days. There's a no entry board to the Mulchuk and Lohanchuk, which is inside, and we are not permitted inside because of the reconstruction activities going on there due to the earthquake. Actually, this is the Nasal Chowk in which I am right now. Here the coronation of kings are happening in those days. King Mahendra was also coronated here as king. Now we will go inside to see what happens inside because of the earthquake. A lot of damages have been done inside. This is the Talaiju temple built in 1564 by King Mahendra Malla. This is the royal deity of Malla kings. The temple stands 36.6 meters high, resting on a tall stage plinth. Its three roofs soar above the rest of the Hanuman Dhoka complex, and until very recent times it was considered very inauspicious to build a house higher than this temple. At the 8th stage of the plinth, the step broadens out into a platform with 12 miniature temples. This ultra sacrosanct temple is opened only once a year during Dashain for the people. So with this, my video comes to an end. Thanking you for watching my video, and please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.